Hello? Anybody? What's up, Marcus? Yeah, there wasn't enough room to put my name, so I figure people can, if they tune in and they see it's me and they want to go elsewhere, they're certainly welcome to. How you doing? Just gonna grind out Arena, gonna be on for an hour or so, probably. Maybe open a few things at the end. But they'd be wrong too. Thanks, Spartan. I appreciate it. Might work on some 5-3. I'm not sure yet. I'm really loving these Valor quests, but they do eat up some time and energy, you know. Grinding for 3-star Hella. You know, I thought about that. This is the first arena with her, right? Yeah, this is the first one. I thought about it, but, you know, you're going to have to get 1.5, 1.7 million, and I'd rather go after the, you know, the Valor for hitting the milestones and the featured. You know, I figure I'll get her eventually. I've pretty much gotten everybody that's available now except for Medusa, you know, either through login crystals or, you know, doing the occasional featured and Grandmaster feature. So, you know, it's not like it was before. They're a lot easier to acquire now. Oh, give me a moment. Thought I did everything before I started, but there was one thing I forgot. Oh, poop. How's everybody doing tonight? Hey, what's up, Blase? How are you? I forgot to send Spartan some energy refills. Oh, was that the other thing that I forgot? My bad. Howdy, gonna leave my iPad watching this while I say bye to baby shower guests. Hey, no problem, Paris. We will be here when you return. Because that's just the kind of guys we are. What's up, King Kush? Or as Sammy would say, King Kush. There we go. Yeah, I'm going to try to hit all the milestones in the basic, get that out of the way. So tomorrow, with not losing today to work, I should be able to hit all the milestones for a change. I guess if you don't click away from the channel, it picks right back live. That is correct. You can just leave it up. I've had that happen before where I've come back the next day and, oh, there's Frojo streaming. Hopefully getting close to my 5 stars starting to recharge. He's poison immune. I'd like to power lock him. I hate Nightcrawler. There we go. There's my ideal setup. I often wake up to Bulldog's voice. Yes, let the melodic tones of the Bulldog or not wake you every day. I thought about that before, like making when I was having, back in the old days when I used to have problems getting up, I thought about making my alarm like me screaming, "Get up now!" But I never did. Look at this. It's the first time I connected with him. He managed to evade everything else. Of course he did. I hate you, Nightcrawler, so much. Whoops. There we go. What's up, A Willow? How you doing? Wouldn't that be a great wake-up tone on your phone of me screaming at you to wake up? I can yell pretty loud. If you know how to use them properly, Mordo can be pretty deadly. Now watch, I always get the regen when I don't need it. Not that time. Excuse me. Brandon Lewis, what's up? How you doing? I finished for the week, Willow, What did they have? What were you doing this week? Chasing down rogue koalas? Beating up kangaroos for the amusement of the tourists? Or wrestling giant spiders? I love to power lock Hyperion. Is there anything better? Degenerating. What's up, Real Deal? How's Fortnite going? I'm probably not going to get to it for a while. I just got the Bioshock collection today. Oh, it was Nursing Wallabies week. Ah, what a great job. Wallabies are just... I would kill to have a pet wallaby. Like... If I could have my own, like, pet wallaby, sugar glider, and quokka, that would be, like, my dream Dr. Dolittle menagerie. You know, I'd be like Ace Ventura, and he's like, come to me, jungle friends. Hey, what's up, Phil? How you doing? Should I watch Hacksaw Ridge or the Magnificent Seven remake tonight? It depends on if you're in the mood for a tearjerker or if you want some kick-butt action. They're both good movies. But the Magnificent Seven is a great, you got Chris Pratt as the gambler, Denzel Washington. It's really good. All of those jobs would be easier to deal with than the dickhead customers. I hear ya. What's up, AA Ron Hoodie Lover? How you doing? I got a friend I work with named Aaron. I still cannot call him Aaron. Every time I pass him in the hall, it's like, what's up, AA Ron? That Key and Peele, man, that is a real cultural zeitgeist they did there with that whole skit. Jay Quellen. Is there a Jay Quellen? How about Balake? It's pronounced Blake. It's pronounced Blake. You want me to hit you, Balake? Yeah, it has a happy ending per se, you know what I mean? Like, but it's definitely not... It's not the same thing, but I'll tell you this, Vince Vaughn, really in a departure from Vince Vaughn, does a really good job in that. But the Magnificent Seven is lots of explosive, fun action. You would dig it. It's a real can you dig it? Going to pick up pecans today and staying up tonight grinding for a 3-star Hella so I could try to secure her. Yeah, you're not the only one, apparently. Bull, I went for Hella, pulled X23. Everybody's going to get X23 but me, apparently. I mean, if you gotta fail right, That's a lot better than, pulling Venom Pool twice. By the way, I don't know if anybody heard... Sorry, I keep leaning forward. My foot is itching. It's driving me nuts. Turns out I'm only 0 for 6 out of featured. I looked back through my notebook, and I thought I had gone for Archangel twice, but I only went for him once, and I got Rhino. And then I did a basic and got Ant-Man. So, I'm actually not as bad as I thought. So that's good news for me. So now I'm only 0 for 6. Ooh, man, that sounds good. I haven't had a good baklava in years. When I was 16, I was really good friends with this lady that had written several cookbooks, and she'd lived in Great Britain for about 20 years. She was like, I was 16 and she was in her 60s, but we became really good friends, and man, she could cook, and some of the best foods I've ever eaten were from her. She used to make this dish where she would take a pear and then she would use phyllo dough like you use for baklava, and she would core out the pear and she would make this sweet cream cheese blend and then put it in the center of the pear and then wrap it in the phyllo dough in the shape of the pear with even like little phyllo dough leaves and then bake it. And oh my God, so it was like squishy pear with soft, sweet cream cheese type frosting in the middle and a flaky, oh my God, just, it gives me, you know, it gives me shivers just thinking about it. It was so good. She wrote several cookbooks. They were very good. And she grew up in the Bay Area in the 50s and 60s, and her father was like pretty connected to the art scene there. They knew a lot of the authors that came out of that area, like Poul Anderson, Marion Zimmer Bradley, L. Ron Hubbard, you know, people like that. So she always had just fantastic stories. I think Frank Herbert spent some time down there. You know, the whole Haight-Ashbury and all that. I literally have less than 100,000 gold I got to grind. Oh, wow. Yeah, I got to do my donations tonight. I'm at about, I don't know, 5.2. I think I lost out on about 150,000 in ISO that I let expire last night and tonight because I just realized I haven't been monitoring it. No, tonight I'm okay because I that's right. I remember I went ahead and sold a few to get it, but I lost probably 100 grand in gold today just in ISO alone. Or it was like last night. Because I was up really late with my dad at the hospital, and then, you know. Yeah, I think a lot of people would like to see a gold event come back. That's for darn sure. That's for ding dang sure. I've been hoarding my golden crystals, just waiting for a 20% gold boost. Well, you know, with the, you know, Kabam birthday coming up, that might happen. But I think I've only seen that happen twice in 2 years. And I think one of them was the birthday. Yes, L. Ron Hubbard, the Scientology quack. Before he was the Scientology guy, he was L. Ron Hubbard, the moderately successful science fiction author. You know, like stuff like Battlefield Earth. Although I think he wrote that after he was L. Ron Hubbard, the Scientology quack. Yeah, that guy was pretty weird, from my understanding. What's up, Camaro? Yes, it is I, Bullfrog. I am 42, not 72. Yeah, the difference is Lovecraftian Cthulhuism doesn't use their money and influence to squash anybody that tries to speak badly of them or induct people into million-year contracts and control their life and all the other things that Scientology has been accused of. You know, obviously I don't know if any of it's true, but, you know, enough people say something, you kind of got to wonder. What's up, Malachi? Nice. Drax is a good 4-star, bro. What's up, Jameson? Malachi, Maliki, Mucka. He wants you too, Malachi. Anyone know what movie that was from? Drax? He's my only rank 4 5-star, bro. Like, the dude hits... He's not as great as a 4-star. He's decent as a 4-star. He's really pretty good as a 5-star. But he's good in a pinch. He hits really hard. His bleed, especially if you're rocking deep wounds, can do some significant bleed damage. I wish he was... Oh, come on. I wish that was my fault. I wish he was poison immune. He's not. Oh, come on. But he's good, and he you know, he bypasses Mordo. If Mordo's a guy who gives you problem, Drax is your answer. Because his opening hit is 2 hits and it bypasses the astral evade. You're a Dune fan, huh, Herbert? Frank Herbert? I couldn't get into the books so much. I liked the concept of it, but it was just a little too much for me. One of my favorite Sega Genesis games, though, is called Dune: Battle for Arrakis. It's very rare. I have yet to come across it as an adult. I never see it. I could order it off of eBay or something, but it's pretty expensive. I was. I don't know why my foot is itching. Bulldog has your birthday pass? What? Yes, my birthday has passed. I mean, we're in November, almost the end of the month, so the chances of that were pretty high that my birthday had already come and gone. Yeah, and the video game is called Battle for Arrakis. It's really good. Itchy foot means travel on the horizon. See, I knew somebody would know. My wife has a reason for everything. Oh, your ear itches? It's because somebody's talking about you. Or, whatever you do on New Year's Day is going to set the tone for your whole year. And then, I was born in 1975, in a month prior to November. What, you trying to hack my accounts? Better hope I'm being honest to you. Itchy left palm is what I always want. Why, what does that mean? Money? Maybe it just means you should stop touching yourself at night. I always like to joke that one of the reasons I didn't want to have kids is because I'd be too tempted to lie to them. It's like, Daddy, why is it raining? It's raining because God is crying. Why is God crying? Because you touch yourself at night. Trying to track me down? What, like on social media or something? I don't have any media accounts except the Twitter account with the Bulldogs. It's interesting how sometimes... Oh, of course, he always gets evaded exactly the right time to help him out with repair. Yeah, so you're not the only one who can evade well, jerky. Oh, see? Perfect. Both times he gets the evade right then at the beginning of the combo when it'll help him out. Oh, come on. I'm not even going to bother trying to do the special because he's just going to evade. Watch. Oh, okay, I got it that time. Space Troopers. Nope. Now, why would you want to do that, Camaro? Real Deal's met me. He knows what I'm like in person. Let's just say I'm a little odoriferous. Nah, I'm just kidding. Whoa, King, buddy. Let's dial it back a little. He told you I'm an a-hole. Did I miss something here? King went all nuclear on me there for a second. Oh, sometimes I touch myself at night and cry. That's funny. Step Brothers. See, I've seen it, but I didn't watch the whole thing, and I don't remember much about it. The only thing I remember from Step Brothers is there's so much more room for activities. I think that's the only line I remember from it. I heard Bulldog might be coming to my state soon. I'll get him a pizza or something. What state are you in, Spartan? You're not in Nevada, are you? Or is that Kush? I think that's King who's in Nevada. Utah. Oh, yeah, we might actually be going to Utah. My sister-in-law lives in Salt Lake City. Yeah, Kush is in Nevada. That's what I thought. I'm thinking about taking a break from streaming MCOC. And no, you're in Australia. And streaming BioShock, because I got the BioShock collection. And I really love that game. Oh boy, more Ultron fun. Where are you at, Camaro? Oh, I shouldn't have done. I should have done it the other way around because Loki's gonna try to steal my regen. I think probably my favorite Will Ferrell-led comedy is Talladega Nights. I'm not a big fan of his indie stuff. BioShock is fun as F. I ran through it 4 times to unlock the secrets and get more at them. Yeah, I've played it a bunch of times on my PS3. I even have it on my iPhone. They stopped selling it. In fact, they took it out of the Apple Store. If I ever update, I'll lose it. But I love it. I can play it on my iPhone. Watch, I probably know your sister. Oh, my sister-in-law? It's possible. Seems like everybody in Salt Lake City is related in some way, shape, or form. That makes you the closest SlycemGaming member to me. Oh, probably, yeah. BioShock Infinite is awesome. I love that game. The only trophy I never got on Infinite was the one you get for shooting a handyman in the heart. And I didn't get... I think that's it. I think that's the only trophy I don't have. I'm getting nose surgery because I can't flip and breathe well from both my nose holes. Sometimes both of them get clogged, but there's nothing in there. I had that same problem, Camaro. I broke my nose a bunch of times, and I was born with some issue. And so I had that same surgery because, like, I would just be sitting there, and my nose would just, like, stuff up. And it's because the tissue swells, and it, like, chokes off those holes so you can't breathe through it, right? And then, yeah, the splicers. I mean, BioShock would be fun to stream, you know? Septum, yeah, I had my septum had been the middle part was broken several times when I was younger, and it just, it was already bad, and then it would swell up, and like as soon as I'd lay down at night, it would just swell, and I could not breathe through it at all. So I had the surgery in 2006, and the surgery sucked, and the aftercare was even worse, but oh my God, when I finally got those things out of my nose, they put these plastic shunts up in your nose. So I get the surgery, right, and I come out of it. It's the first time I've had surgery, so I've never dealt with anesthesia or anything like that. So I come out of it, I go see my doctor after after I've gone home, and I come back, and she's like, okay, you got to use this neti pot thing, and you got to, hey, what's up, R31? You got to put, salt water 7 times a day up into your nose, in one side and out the other, right? So you just gotta lay there and squirt it and then do the other side. And I asked her, I says, I hate anything going near my nose, and it scares the hell out of me. I'm afraid I'm going to choke when I do that. I said, what'll happen if I don't take care of it? She goes, well, we're taking those things out. She goes, if you don't use the neti pot and keep it moist, the skin is going to grow around the plastic. And when I rip it out, it's going to feel like a porcupine on fire being torn out of your nose. People used to ask me if I did a lot of cocaine because I would sniffle a lot, because my nose would constantly run, or I'd clear my throat, which I still do sometimes, but not nearly as bad. So she said it'd be like pulling a flaming porcupine out of your nose. So I was like, nah, that doesn't sound pleasant. So I was very religious about using the neti pot, even though I hated it, putting the stuff in there. And then so when I went in, she grabbed it with the pliers and she just went, yank, and it popped right out. She did the other side. And she said to me, she goes, you must have been very religious about keeping it good because that was the easiest one I've ever pulled out. And I said, yeah, I mean, there's something about a flaming porcupine coming out of your nose that has a way of gripping the imagination, and it really makes you go, I would like to avoid that. Oh, yeah, Seth215, I remember you. What's up, buddy? How you doing? I haven't seen you in a while. Once I had the surgery done, Camaro, I could breathe like a champ. It was awesome. I mean, now, we're like 11 years out. I occasionally get it where I'll wake up and my nose is kind of like stuffed up, but I just stand up for a minute or so and then the swelling goes down and I go back to sleep. But back then it was horrible. If you can get it and you're having a problem, I say go for it. What's funny is we use cocaine in the pharmacy. We actually had a little vial of it because it's a vasodilator and will open up they use it like before surgeries. It'll actually open up the nasal passages, but it's not really practical to use all the time. I hope you're joking, Seth. Goes together like cocaine and waffles. My dad, I don't like cocaine at all. I tried it one time. It was terrible. My dad had the same surgery. He asked to keep the fleshy stuff they pulled out. Ugh, no, not me. Yeah, King, I cut back a lot when I woke up one night bleeding from both nostrils. Yeah. Oh, really? You really did? Oh, man, Seth, I'm so sorry to hear that. I hope you're doing better now. Welcome back. Hey, you're alive. That's awesome. And not everybody gets so lucky. Have I heard of the famous video game for PS2, 3, and PSP? I think Bully. That game was so fun, even the Warriors. Yeah, I played Bully. It was Rockstar's follow-up to Vice City. Oh, they're making a Bully too, huh? Yeah, that's great, Seth. Wow. Robin Williams has a great bit on cocaine. And, well, hey, yeah, please. I mean, let us support you. If you need any, if there's any way I can help, please let me know. How long does it take during surgery and how much, and was it really hard to sleep when you had the things in your nose? The surgery takes like 5 seconds. At least that's what it feels like to you. If you've never had surgery before, it's very eerie because you're in the little room. And no, I haven't seen Star in a while. You're in the room and they go, they put the thing on, they inject you, and they go, okay, count back from 100. And you go 100, 99, 98, and then the next thing you know, you're in the recovery room. It's not like being asleep. You don't dream. It literally feels like that to you. It's instantaneous. Now, hours have gone by in the real world. You have no recollection of any of it. I mean, you literally are out. So that's the great thing about surgery is, to you, it's instantaneous. The unfortunate thing is you are laying there and you're totally fine, and the next thing you know, literally a second later, you are in crushing pain because you just had surgery. And I don't know if you've ever watched any surgeries, but it's not pleasant. They're not gentle. Some surgeries, they're like hammers and they're hitting things and they're like sawing and they're pulling stuff out, because you're just a piece of meat to them. So, Malachi says, I got surgery to remove my tonsils. I was knocked out. I was so effing out of it. I was knocked out and literally I sat up after they told me not to. And the doctor said it took, that happens a lot. It's called, some kind of narcosis. Basically, when you come out of it, you have no recollection, and it panics a lot of people. It panicked me too. Luckily, I got my bearings pretty quick, but like as soon as I opened my eyes, and I was in so much pain, I was freaked out. So it's totally worth it if you're really having problems. It's the chances of anything going wrong are astronomical. It's a super routine surgery. I think I had those splints in for like, I don't know, I want to say like 8 to 10 days. Wasn't that long. And I was able to sleep without a problem. Yeah, Seth, good. Do you still have your original account, or did you like abandon it? Has it really been that long? Wow. That's crazy. No, nothing to be scared of at all, Camaro. I'm just kind of like laying it out for you so that when it happens, you're like, oh yeah, that's exactly what Bulldog told me about. It's just a second or two of panic, like your brain is trying to catch up to real time because it knows something happened, but it has no recollection of it. It's actually kind of fun, to be perfectly honest. Like, it's eerie when you first wake up, but then after that, like, realizing how much time has gone by, it's like time traveling, really. Yeah, they have funny vids of people under anesthesia, like a lot because they needed their teeth pulled out, and they danced and everything and said so many funny things. Yeah, anesthesia was really good. Well, I had really good insurance. I want to say the surgery was, like, I think the surgery, if I didn't have insurance, was only like $7,200. Which in America is cheap, really. But I think my co-pays and everything, I paid $500. Peanutty82, that's you. All right, hey, what's up, J-Dub? Whoops. Let me finish out this fight. If I missed anybody's thing, I'm sorry. That's just a good story to tell, so. Come on. See, he never evades in those combos. He'll evade as soon as I do a special. Maybe that's part of his thing. There we go. Bulldog, 1v1 my account, please. We'll see. I already used up all my duels today, plus a few duel credits. That happens a lot, Gen Zen. Yeah, people like waking up and not knowing who they are or who other people are or anything. Is there a playability to die? Look, man, there's a probability you're going to die the minute you step out of bed in the morning. Like, no, this life has a 100% failure rate. Nobody gets out alive. It's about taking calculated risks. You take a calculated risk every time you get in your car, every time you go to the store, every time you eat a piece of questionable egg salad, So you can't think about that because there's a chance, it's like people are terrified of flying, yet they're more likely to die in the car ride to the airport than they are on the airplane. It's just airplane crashes, big and scary, but you can die from anything. But, the chances of anything going wrong in a surgery like that, dude, I mean, the doctor probably has to legally tell you something, but I'll tell you, it's astronomical. It would have to be just a fluke occurrence. And frankly, if somebody were to die from nose surgery, their time was probably going to be up soon anyway because their body is not right. I had 2 weeks to live in July 2nd, and I lived. Yeah, I had a friend that was told he was going to die by Christmas every year for 7 years. There's a reason they call what doctors do practice. Dentists are my bane. The numbing stuff they use makes me react allergically. Oh, geez, laughing gas makes me violent and aggressive. I love laughing gas. I had the same thing as Mel when they knocked me out. Oh, geez. No, don't cancel, Camaro. I'm telling you, man, it's so worth it. My wife was like talking about leaving me, dude. It was that bad. Because I was constantly clearing my throat and constantly sniffling, because your nose runs or it goes down the back or you can't breathe. And you're like this all the time because you can't get any oxygen through your nose. And God knows how many times it's making you like, stop breathing in the middle of the night. It's totally worth doing it. Your dentist is a cougar. Dude, R31, everyone is a cougar to you. Your friend's mom hugs you and you're like, oh, she's totally into me, dude. She's a total MILF cougar. Of course, yeah. When you eat things like with capsicum, really spicy foods, curries, and things like that, they act as a natural vasodilator. What are you going to do? Go through the rest of your life eating nothing but spicy food and rubbing the inside of your nose with pepper spray before you go to bed? No, dude. It needs to be done. If your doctor says it should be done, you should probably do it. Yeah, exactly. Last Spartan is... I agree with Spartan's dad. It was the best thing I ever did. The second best thing I ever did was getting that hernia fixed. And that was way worse than surgery. The nose surgery, wasn't that bad at all, really, compared to, like, my hernia repair. I hate BPCW. Yeah, and the thing is, like, you lay on one side, and that side gets all clogged up, and you can breathe through the other. And is there anything worse than breathing through one nostril, and you, like, feel it blowing on you because it's, like, concentrated, and then you roll over, and that side eventually unswells, and the other side swells up? I know, man, I lived through it for years. Yeah, you can breathe out of one nostril. I'm telling you, man, you do the surgery. You get those things out. It takes a day or two to really adjust, but you're just like, it is indescribable, especially when you've been living. See, you're only 14. I lived with this thing for like 15 years, man. Bulldog, 1v1 after arena battles. Dude, I told you all of my, maybe, I'll think about it. I used all of my dual credits, and dual skirmish is on right now, so I'd be throwing away 15 points every time I duel anybody but, the dual target. No, it's a lot more common than you would believe. I mean, look at this. We're in a chat room of 22 people, and we know at least 3 people that's happened to. That's like 5% of the population. Yeah, it's actually quite common. That's why the surgery is really not a huge risk, is because so many people have to have it. It takes like 44 minutes. I think it took 45 minutes for my doctor to do the whole surgery. It was real simple. It's more important the aftercare than the actual surgery itself. It's one of those things like when you're afraid of flying when it's really more dangerous to drive to the airport. It's the same thing here. The surgery is nothing. It's taking care of yourself afterward that takes. Yeah, of course it sounds scary. Somebody's like putting you unconscious and then doing things to you. But, life is not without risk, my friend. And the sooner you learn to embrace, worthwhile risk. It's like... it's like investing in a company. You could work at McDonald's for your whole life. It's a lot safer. You don't have to invest much effort, and you're never going to lose your shirt, but, you're never going to really get any great gains either. Life takes risk. It's risk and reward. Play the game, risk and reward. What's at risk, and what's the reward? Okay? So the risk on one hand is something horrible happens to you. The reward is you can breathe like a normal human being for the rest of your life, But what are the chances? The chances of the reward are 100%. The chances of the risk are, 1/10 of 1,000th of 1%. So it seems easy. Did you fill out an application for SlycemGaming Alliance, Seth? Oh, geez, I'm at 70 energy. I need to use that up. I'll hit the next tier and then go do that. Now I wish I had my Deadpool X-Force, but I sold him. You made a second account? Seth215, yeah. You might need neck surgery? What'd you do to your neck, bro? I need mutant science or tech to have an advantage over any of these, and I don't have any of the three. I have exactly the other three classes. Well, I hate Moon Knight more, so he gets Gwenpool. Yeah, everybody loves my legendary Iron Fist, my immortal Iron Fist. That's like every time I stream, I get at least one person going, damn, sweet Iron Fist. He is pretty awesome. It's just, I can't 550 him because there's so many other people that I need to use those Mystics cats on. Nah, he's mediocre, but I'd like him for the synergy. Yeah, have you been diagnosed with something in your neck? Otherwise, it's probably nothing. Oh, kiss my butt, Moon Knight. What? How did I miss that? Is that thing charging? It doesn't... It should be lighting up, it seems like. Hang on, I'm checking something. Yeah, why is it not doing that when I... Maybe I'm putting it in the wrong way. No, I just bought this thing today. Why is it not working? That's irritating. Yeah, I got a 3-star Vulture in both accounts. Yeah, I was a little scared. It was my first surgery. You know, I've been in fights. I've had a gun pointed at me. I've done a lot of crazy things, but this was the first time that I was facing something that I had zero control over, and it was a little scary, you know? But, you know, the thing is courage is not the absence of fear. It is the ability to act in the presence of fear. Yeah, I just bought this little charger thing today, and it's not working. I don't understand it. Let me try switching adapters. Yeah, god dang it. I hate that. I just spent $10 on that piece of crap. It worked earlier. I don't know why it's not now. What? It's just, you were probably born with it. That's not important, Camaro. It was a long time ago. I was a different person, and that person is no longer here. I'm a Furian, so basically my entire race is dead. They're idiots and not as useful as the necromongers. I don't know what that is. Let's see. I feel bad for my second account. I got Hulk 4-star from the free Egomaniac Crystal, and Magneto from a PAC, and now Ant-Man and Moon Knight. Yeah, my alt account has had a long string of bad luck, but I got a few, you know, few good ones. I got a duped 550 Hulk, I got a duped 550 Star-Lord, and a duped 550 X-23. Everything else is pretty much garbage, but... Spartan is high. Well, he lives in Utah. What else is he going to do with his time? I mean, seriously. Yeah, my second account is about to hit level 60. It's at 59.5. And, yeah, we still do Skype calls. I don't very often, but, you know, SlycemGaming does. Although, since we got Kush and Spartan in here, if either of you want to come in, I got it working, so just let me know. I wish I was high, he says. Don't have a single matchup. Oh, wait, no, there. But then that puts Blade against Ultron. That's fine. Do I have your contact info, Seth? Have we ever Skyped before? Oh, that was interesting. I thought that would hit her. Oh, come on. So full of crap. What is going on? My thing's not responding. Oh, there we go. Oh, that was awesome. Man, that was weird. It just stopped responding for a minute. I hate Christmas. It's going to get cold, and I'm going to catch a cold and have really tough times breathing. Exactly the reason why you should get that nose fixed. What's up, A. Will? What are you talking about, you chopped liver? No, you're busy nursing wallabies. Did I miss something you said, A. Will? I'm sorry if I did. I don't see anything in here. Yeah, I don't see anything from you for a while. Am I missing something? Bulldog, check out the broadcast team chat. I can't because it's on this same phone. Yeah, it'll stop in a second. It just happens randomly and it doesn't last. Just give it a minute. It'll go away. We don't know what causes it. It's probably like the string connection. The last time I streamed earlier today, I ended up opening... I opened a 4-star and got stupid Juggernaut again, so now he's max sig. But I opened a featured Grandmaster and got another 4-star Dormammu. Yeah. I've had that happen where I would, like, freak out. Like, I'd get all... It's one of the reasons I started sleeping alone, you know? Because, like, it would irritate my wife and I would get mad. It's the aliens communicating with my dogs, so the signal is interfering with my connection. Knuckles, have you completed your mission? Yeah, but I can't come back because he's gonna scratch my butt later. So, your job was to take over the humans' world. Yeah, but they got like great snacks and they got these things called thumbs, which they use to scratch our butt. They're amazing. And thus the world was saved by Bulldog's laziness. He's an English Bulldog. They both are. That's why I'm called Bulldog or not. What's up, Ninja Monkey? You bought... How many of the crystals did you go for a featured 5-star or did you get her from a featured Grandmaster? What's up, Caleb? Alright, I need to use up some energy. Oh, bulldogs are awesome, man. This is my second pair. I had 2 of them named Belle and Bucky, and now I have Knuckles and Brownie. Of course Legacy got her. Because he's Legacy. And he's a Kabam favorite. I'm not a Kabam favorite. I don't speak nicely about them for the most part. From the featured Grandmaster. Oh, from the featured. The 15,000 shard one is what I'm asking. Oh, yeah, I forgot you were still here because you hadn't talked in a while. That's what I'm saying. Like, I didn't see anything from you for a while. So I didn't... The last time you said anything, you said, be right back. You had to go deal with something. My nose doesn't even clog up when I get a cold, bro. That's one of the cool things. Because when they surgically repair it, they make it better than an original nose. So even when I get a cold, I can still breathe through my nose. Not as good. I still get a little bit of swelling, but it's like I got like the $6 million man's nose. Even when it's cold, or I have a cold or whatever, I can still breathe through it just fine. Oh, thanks, Malachi. I appreciate it. Are you available, Willow? I'll bring you in. Oh, yeah, totally worth the $15,000. Problem is, spending the $15,000 doesn't guarantee it. I'm 0 for 6. Jacob Schaefer's 0 for 13. We know Anonymous was 0 for 7. Now he's like 1 for 10 or whatever. So, yeah, I've opened 6 of them, man, and haven't gotten a single one. My nose is really itchy. We're talking about noses, so it's like making me think about it. Great, hang on. I hope I have your connection. Do you have my information? Because I don't know if I've ever called you. Yeah, I don't have you here. You want to, you're 0 for 5 too? Hey, Will, you want to give me your Skype info? Or you want to... I've got enough for a basic, and I'm about halfway to a feature. If you got my number, call me, hey Willow. Now, you shouldn't sell champs to get a 5. I did that. No, you're 0 for 0. You got a perfect record. Because remember, I sold like 5 or 6 champs to get one more try at Iceman, and it produced Hulkbuster. Yeah, let's talk about something else. Hey, Willow, if you have my contact info, call me. Nope, there we go. Hey, what's up? Hey, Willow.
What's doing, Mr. Bulldog?
How you doing?
Not bad. Yourself?
Good, good. How's all that wallaby nursing going?
Yeah, I caught them all. They're all nursed back to health now.
Oh, that's good. I love wallabies. They deserve it. Not like kangaroos, those jerks.
Yeah, they're much bigger, angrier wallabies.
Yeah, they're like big, angry wallabies. There you go. You work in retail, though, don't you?
It's semi-retail in dry cleaning. It's I
dry
deal with
cleaning, that's
customers,
right.
So yeah, it's semi-retail.
Oh, man, I could not do it. I mean, I would if I had to, but I'd like to avoid it.
Although, I'd like to avoid it too sometimes.
Yeah. Dry cleaning seems like it's not... I mean, I could see parts where it would be bad. I wouldn't mind working retail with a job where like the customers want to be there, and everything. There's not like my experience is in the pharmacy business. That's what I did before audio. Is A Willow too quiet? Is that what's going on? I'll turn it up. I turn up the volume on the mic, and that usually takes care of it. Because I already have the on OBS, I have it maxed out. The the actual input. It's just a problem with Skype. We just both have to. I think you have to talk up, or maybe I have to. Nerf Helen, no, don't say that. I don't even have her.
Move my mic in a bit closer too. So
there you go.
How's that coming in for everyone now?
Yeah, it sounds good to me, but we'll see what they have to say. How you doing on the Valor?
Me, not as good as I'd like.
Yeah, you and me both.
1.07 million, but I've bought 2 lots of the tier 2 alpha fragments, so not doing too bad, but definitely not anywhere I could.
How much? Really. How much have you earned lifetime? I just crossed 4 million.
Oh, that's a good way to tell.
Yeah, just look at your lifetime earnings.
Oh yeah, you're well ahead of me. 2.995.
Yeah, because all I've spent on is I bought like a level 3 alliance, level 4 alliance potion. I think I bought a level 2 like team, just a couple of pots. I'm kind of like holding off until I decide. Like I definitely am gonna get the 1,000 5-star shards because that's a decent deal. I'll probably buy the basic, even though now I have 7 and we're getting 2 tomorrow. But
I missed out on mine from Arena. The one
that
just finished.
Yeah. No, I got that one too. I was thinking about we're getting 2 from the login calendars tomorrow, from the 7-day and the monthly.
Yeah, so we should have had the 3 within 2 days.
Yep.
And I can't believe I missed that one this morning. I just got to work and started working, and then about 10 past 10, which is about 10 minutes after it finishes for me, I thought, oh no, I only had about 150,000 points left.
Oh, dude.
I think it was 3 rounds. I was like, oh no.
That
what
sucks.
Have you done?
I lost over 100,000 in gold last night, forgetting that I had a bunch of ISO expiring. So I feel you. I do.
Yeah, I heard you saying that earlier. I'm pretty sure I've lost a lot of that ISO gold in the past.
Yeah.
Not paying attention.
Yeah, we were talking about Drax earlier, Camaro. He's good, even unduped. Duping him makes him better because he gets more fury. He has a much better chance to get fury, but he's a good, solid, heavy hitter. Like he could do some significant damage. His bleeds can do really a lot if you stack them right and you're running deep wounds. And then on top of it, yeah, he totally bypasses Mordo's Astral Evade, which is great. I don't regret taking mine to rank 4 at all. Not a bit. Alright, so I'm trying to decide. I need to use up some energy. I could go do 5-3, but the problem with that is that takes real concentration. Ugh, AQ starts tomorrow. I hate AQ.
Do you save up your Valor when in your stash? Any rewards with Valor? I try and save them up because you've got that Valor quest ending in 10 minutes. If you claim any of your Valor and manage to trigger another Valor quest, you can use your energy there.
No, yeah, no, I still had 2 left to do, the level 1 and the level 2, so that got me down to 58 energy out of 70. So I'm just trying to, like I said, I could go, we've got the tech, let me check my tech catalysts. Because I think I'm full up on those. Let's see. Yep, totally full up on tech. Plus I have 9 tier 4 techs, and I'm over halfway to my 10th. It's ridiculous. I have pulled more techs than 2 of my other classes combined. Yeah, he is pretty dope, man. Camaro, Drax is a good champion. He doesn't have much. Yeah, I got 12 hours till all this ISO expires. He doesn't have much in the way of utility per se, but he's a solid hitter. If he had, like I said, if he had poison immune, he'd be amazing. But even without that, he's still pretty good.
He was always I didn't have Cosmic till I got Symbiote Spidey, and Cosmic are the tier 4 cats that I build up, and Drax is the one that I've always been hoping for.
Ah, nice. Yeah, I was able to awaken my 5-star because I got a Cosmic Gem during 12.0, so.
Nice.
Yeah, if I ever get Stark Enhanced Spidey, I'll be able to use them. Or if I dupe my Star-Lord, I'll use 4 of them there. And 2-star. Oh, they've almost got a 4-star Cosmic Spidey. He's one of the few champs I don't have duped. No, I'm definitely getting nothing. I saw a couple 3s go by and there's a 4. So, 2-star Ant-Man. I don't know. I just felt like opening something. I just felt like destroying something beautiful. I gotta go, bros. Gonna go on a fishing trip tomorrow. Nice. Yeah, I just opened a couple PHCs for you. I'm sitting on my 5-star right now. I already opened my login crystal. I'm gonna hold off on my map 5 crystal. I really should open them, though, before we start up the next AQ, which is tomorrow. But I don't like opening too much stuff at night. I might, I don't know. I think I'm going to save my units because hopefully they're going to have like the specials on Cyber Monday for when you buy units like they did last year. Yeah, I was never convinced of
something good from Cyber Monday.
Yeah, I am too after the depressing Black Friday. So.
I managed a good refund on PayPal. Something a little fortunate happened to me on eBay, so I got a refund of 145 Australian. So that's sitting there in my PayPal, ready for me to spend.
How'd you pull that off?
Monday. Well, it was an issue with a certain government agency. It was meant to be a signed delivery. They left it on my doorstep, and we opened up a case, and they couldn't find it because
they just left it on your doorstep and didn't get a signature like they were supposed to.
Exactly. So then we ended up with he got his money back. He refunded my money, and the Australian government is out. Sorry if there's
too bad for them.
Australian government listening.
Yeah, if there's any Aussie politicians, first off, stop being such wieners. Second of all, sorry. I'm not a fan of the Australian government.
Don't worry, Australians aren't either.
Yeah, that's what I figured. Alright, let's do a little 5.3. You mind keeping an eye on the chat for me so I can do the... Alright, first I'm going to look and see if I can find anything that's got an energy refill. Because I always try to pick, I check out every one and see if... Oh, it's already on a path I've already been, though. That's what always happens. Let's see. Oh, there's a revive, though. Okay, there's a revive, though. Not that I need revives. I got plenty of them. Alright, so that goes there. Yes, I got it. Thank you. And then it goes up there. And then it goes over to there. Oh, that's the shortest path, though. And it's got a revive on it. But I think, I got to use my tech key. Alright, so that's a good choice, because this is actually the map I'm the best at. The Cosmic. Yeah, because I did the Dormammu path last time, and there's the Nebula path. I'm just checking how you get to that energy refill. Yeah, it's totally not worth it. I'd use an entire energy just to get to it, so never mind. But I am getting close to finishing. That's the one I'm the closest on. I'm at 66%, I think. So let's just start at the beginning. I haven't done the Mystic since the day it came out, and I struggled mightily, at back then. So I haven't even done the Mystic. But now I have a rank 4 Drax, that'll make beating Mordo a lot easier. So I probably should do it. But I can't even do several of the paths because I'm low on keys. So I'll have to do something else. The last couple runs I've done, I've gotten 0 keys. So I need to I'm going to have to start doing some runs just to get keys.
It's funny, of this Mystic one, the easiest... I found one of the easiest fights of the whole map was Mordo. Never had to revive against Mordo. There were a few times where just... the last couple of fights on the certain parts I'd stuff up, and I'm like, oh, is it worth going back now? Yeah, I'll just throw a revive at it.
Yeah.
Every time Mordo, first go, maybe, I think I used my second gem once on him.
Oh, well, yeah, I don't think Mordo gave me a ton of trouble. It was the other guys on here. Let's see. So we got everybody's got different things. Buff duration. Okay, so stun immune, Luke Cage, Hulk. So this is like a science path.
That's the most difficult path. I think that science path.
Yeah, you got Quake with Stupefy, Fury, and Fissure. Captain America with Enhanced Bleed. You got to deal with stupid Spider-Man. His enhanced abilities, but I'm thinking like Archangel would work well for him, because you could shut down his evade once you get a couple of whatchamacallits on him, neurotoxins.
Well, I actually end up using my Gwenpool was the one, but this was also before she was nerfed on her heavy, because it was parry heavy, parry heavy, parry heavy, and he still wasn't to his level 1. So I've got 9 hits in for 18% evade reduction before he even has a chance.
Wow.
And he was bleeding through those heavies as well. So by the time I then get into the next special of 5 hits and a level 1 hit on him, so that's now another 8 hits. We're up to 17 hits, multiple bleeds, and the incinerate. It just worked against his evade.
Wow, I never thought about that.
But now that they've reduced that chance of bleed on her heavy, it wouldn't quite work as well. It'd still work, but just not as well.
Not as well. Yeah. All right, I'm gonna try this Spidey. We'll see how we do. Archangel's good for Spidey because he's got such reach. Even when he evades, he's still got a decent chance. Oh, well, actually, my God! 3 hits and I'm dead.
Your Drax will be good against the Spidey as well, because that first hit is against every evade.
Yeah. Well, hit. I just lost Archangel in 3 hits.
Yeah, it doesn't take much. Oh, that critical third.
Unbelievable. Yeah, you're amazing. Oh, damn it. It's a lot harder to do when I'm even just this little bit of talking is...
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah, I try not to bag out Slycem as much now that I've done streaming and of course I realise just how much effort you put in.
Yeah, when you're trying to talk. Of course, he evaded the 5th hit in the combo and then was able to open up on me. So I think I'm going to end up quitting here and starting over. I was only two moves in.
I quit.
I just can't do this on stream.
I quit a lot on this Spidey.
Yeah, that's my concern about trying to do LOL live.
Yeah.
Well, I thought about bringing Black Widow. It would take a lot longer, but... She shuts his evade down almost completely.
Yeah. We've got a rank up question from Zaluta here. We got she wants to know Rogue or Gwenpool 4-star rank to rank 4. Which one? Both. Thinking Rogue. Well, if it's to rank 4, Zaluta, I say do both, because it's not important resources.
What a bunch of crap. He just leapt half the screen to hit me with a heavy. Literally, jumped forward half the screen and was able to tag me. Alright, hang on. What's the rank up question? Cool. I'm quitting. This is horse crap.
So between Rogue and Gwenpool 4-star to rank 4.
Alright, so they're both duped?
Yeah, both duped. He's thinking Rogue. I'd say Rogue is definitely good as if you're asking for rank 4, I'd say Rogue would be a good one, because you've got both the healing and the power control, which is pretty easy to control with her. But yeah, as I was just saying about Gwenpool, I definitely love her.
I do too. I'd probably go Gwenpool. I mean, Rogue gives you more utility, like you're saying. You got Power Steal, you got Heal, and all that stuff. But Gwenpool, if you can string together combos, she bleeds. Especially you could run Deep Wounds. She can just kill people in a few turns. She can, for every hit you get in a combo, you get a 2% reduction in their ability accuracy. So 50 hit combo and they're unable to do any abilities. What's up, Dragon Choppy? How you doing? What's up, Zaluda? I prefer Rogue skill set over Gwenpool for my gameplay. Well, I mean, that right there should tell you what to do then. It's really about who you're comfortable with. People told me, Mordo over, let's say Mordo over Dormammu, but I like using Dormammu better. I mean, now I'm good with them both, but let's say when Mordo comes out, it doesn't matter how high a prestige somebody is. It doesn't matter how good they are if you don't like them and you don't play well with them. That's what's important.
Dormammu is definitely easy to play with.
Yeah, definitely. Mordo is too once you put in the effort and figure him out.
Yeah, but there's no figuring out with Dormy. You just
hit
and go.
That's it, exactly. Yeah, I'm just saying with Mordo, he's not hard if you do a little practice and study him.
Yeah.
So, well, I actually just noticed what time it is, and I have a 7 a.m. meeting tomorrow, so I better get out of here. I've been on for over an hour. That was my goal. It's been an hour 12, so I'm going to go ahead. Thanks for coming on, though. I appreciate it for this last little bit. And if you're around, now that I got this whole Skype thing working for good, no, I don't, Seth. I don't have a second account, but hit me up online, and I'll help you get set up. Oh, nice. Dragon Choppy got the 4-star Vulture. I was hoping I didn't get it because I'd rather pull a 4-star Hela or Ragnarok Thor, and I knew if I got a 4-star Vulture, but I've never gotten a 4-star yet and probably not going to start now, but if I did, boy, man, a 4-star Hela would be amazing,
I still haven't gotten a 4-star either.
Yeah, I think most people haven't. I think some people have gotten multiple, and most people haven't. You don't have an email. Oh, yeah, that's going to be a problem then. Yeah, I mean, I could maybe set up an account. Like, I could set up a burner email and put it in your name. You got Line, though, right, Seth? Hit me up on Line. We'll figure it out. So, all right, well, thanks for coming, Willow. I appreciate it, and I will catch you guys later. Everybody have a good night.
All right, later, Chad. I'll probably go live in, 10, 15 minutes.
All right, you going to take over the channel?
I'll grab a 6-pack and put some pants on.
You don't need pants. Just keep the camera above the waist. All right, I'll talk to you later.
Guys. Later.
Bye.